I've been tired of open world games for years now. They're all the same game underneath a different skin. But of course, there are occasional exceptions, and some of these were the infamous games by Sucker Punch. So when Ghost of Tsushima was announced, I was completely in. Japan, samurai, and Sucker Punch. What can go wrong? So, here is a few reasons why I am especially excited for Ghost of Tsushima, even as someone who doesn't really enjoy open world games anymore. The first reason is something I touched on just a few seconds ago. It is developed by Sucker Punch, a first-party developer from Sony, who has not disappointed me yet. The Sly Cooper games were my childhood. They were the first quote-unquote stealth games I fell in love with. Then the Infamous series was created, and I will never forget playing Infamous for the first time when it was a part of PS Plus on PS3. It was something I fell in love with immediately. An open world game where I was able to be a superhero. Of course, we had games such as Prototype and then later the Arkham trilogy, but this was something different, and they only continued to get even better with the sequels and the DLCs. Although I would love more Infamous games in the future, I am happy that Sucker Punch are doing something they feel good with, and I'm sure it will be brilliant. The second reason is the world. We don't have that many open world games set in Japan, or really even that many games set in Japan in the past. Of course, there are games such as Onimusha, Okamiden, Tenchu, and The Way of the Samurai, or more recently Nioh and Sekiro, but nothing really of this scale. And as someone who has been in love with Japan and its culture since I've been a small child, it is everything I've ever dreamt of. A huge, beautiful world set in 1274 on the island of Tsushima, filled with bamboo forests, great plains, mountains, rivers, ancient temples. I just can't wait to get lost in the open world and explore its beauty. And with the fact that there are no objective markers, it will make it even more real. The third part is probably one of the most important, and it is the gameplay. You of course can't talk about the game without talking about the combat. Whether you are playing as the samurai or ghost, you have different options to defeat your enemies. Take them on in groups while changing stances for various ways of attacking or defending, or have one-on-one duels with an opponent, showing them respect by bowing to them after they are in fact defeated by you. You can of course take a different, less respectful way, one that I am equally as excited for. Stealth through areas as a ghost, a ninja-like way of attacking a base, using kunai knives, different types of bombs to attract attention, climb rooftops silently, swing around using a rope dart. It just looks like you are playing as a shinobi from Naruto. Either way, the combat looks fantastic, and I cannot wait to do both. Fight like a samurai, and silently kill enemies like a ninja. I love customization in video games, especially customization that gives you a lot of options. And from what we have seen, that tends to be what Ghost of Tsushima will be giving to us. From finding dye flowers to change the colours of the pieces of clothing we are wearing, to charms that we can attach to our outfit and give us boosts when it comes to melee damage or better stealth. And most importantly, choices of armors and masks. Depending what you are wearing, Jin will feel different to play. Heavy samurai armor will be slower and give you more defense against clear attacks, but light clothes will feel more comfortable to wear when running on the rooftops, for example. The detailed customization is truly one of the things I am most excited for in the game. Foxes. That's it. Just look at them. As we all know, Japan is a beautiful country. Mountains, shrines, temples, colourful forests. However, we have the option to play the game in black and white, giving us the feeling of playing a black and white samurai film such as The Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, Harakiri or Sanjuro, and with what looks like an amazing photo mode which allows you to control the direction of the wind, and even ability to record short clips in game. I know I will be spending a lot of time just messing around and attempting to be the next Akira Kurosawa, and of course, failing. Thank you guys for watching the short video on why I'm excited for the game. Ghost of Tsushima is finally releasing tomorrow as of the time I'm writing this, and I have not been this excited for a game in a very long time. I might possibly do more Ghost content, like some open world streams or something. So if you enjoy that type of content, or anything that I have done previously, then make sure to like and subscribe.